how you doing? I am in the A10 and I wanted to go over maybe some tips for using the helmet mounted queuing system TPG to help you lock up your targets with your Mavs. So let's first look at our controls. Okay, adjust controls. The controls you're going to need is China hat forward, coolie switch left, coolie switch right, coolie switch down, TMS forward, DMS forward, DMS aft, and DMS right. We will also need the weapons release button. So those will be the key components for what we'll need for this, okay? Alright, so the helmet system right here that you can see when you look around. First off, well, let's get rid of this pilot. Let's get rid of this pilot's body first. Okay, there we go. If you ever find that it's off, this is the switch right here. See, if you put it right there, it's gone. Right click. There it is, it's back on. Okay, so during flight, well, first let's go ahead and warm up the warm everything up first. Let's turn on the TPG right here. Let's set that to train, and let's start our Mav countdown. Alright. And then our TPG. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to wait for this to all warm up here, and I'll just kind of fast forward time. Okay, there we go. This one's on, and let's see, switch that to air to ground. Okay, so they're both on. So during flight, when you're coming up to the area where you think the enemy is supposed to be located, the first thing you want to do is make your helmet soy. How do you do that? Coolie switch down. So first, let's get a closer look at this. So if you can see right here, I'm going to hit coolie switch down, and then this dot appeared right here. This is telling you that this is now soy. So you can use it to maybe, I don't know, let's look at the light pole right there. What we're going to do is we're going to use DMS while looking at the area you want. DMS right long. Now you saw that the box showed up right there in this little area. What that's telling you is this is now pointing at that area right there. There's the pole and all that good stuff. So once you have that area locked up, what you want to do is coolie switch right to make your right MFD soy, and then you could use your slew to move around and make sure you lock the area you want to lock. Now I know that they say you can use like the colon period and all that, but I really recommend you link this to something that has access, so that you can slew around, you know, and not have to worry about the keyboard. Alright, so once you get the area, say you see what you want, you can use DMS forward to zoom in, or DMS back to zoom back out. So this is what we want. We're going to go TMS short, TMS long, and it would kind of lock up that area. And then what we'll do is you want to go coolie switch left to make your Mavs now soy, which they are, and now you're going to use China hat forward. And as you can see, it's now looking at the same spot as this right here. And then of course you can go ahead and still slew it around, but once you get your target locked, or target your crosshairs on the target, you use TMS forward short to lock her up, and then you use your weapons release to send your missile on the way. So I'm going to go into the air. We got a few tanks and BMPs set up, and I'll show you kind of like as it's going along. You can see what it looks like. I won't be talking during the flight because I got to kind of pay attention to what's going on. It sounds like a lot right now, but once you've done it a few times, it gets a bit easier and a bit easier, you know, like with everything else. So, and then afterwards, we'll be dropping some CBU 97s using CCIP and CCRP. So, I hope this helps. You know, I know it's kind of hard for me to explain, and I don't really do the greatest job, but if it helps, great. Enjoy.
Warning, autopilot. Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.